Now that we've finished uploading our interior files, our cover, we selected the paper, the printing colors, and binding, we are ready to go ahead and add book details. The next thing you want to do is add a description. Now, I already added one because I worked ahead, but let me remove this and I'll show you what I mean here. The description is required. And so whether we use global distribution or not, we have to enter something here. So I'm going to paste the description back here again. Contributor notes is very helpful, especially if you have contributors, you want to showcase them, even for yourself, to add social media profiles and so on and forth. And it says here the contributor information listed here will appear in some online retailers when you use global distribution to distribute your book. So we're not using global distribution, but you know what? If you think it will help, you definitely can put it here. As for table of contents, I think it's, again, optional and up to you. Like it says here, it can assist users to search for terms specific to your book online. However, it doesn't appear in the Lulu bookstore, and it will only assist users searching your book if you're using global distribution. So I think even though it's a good thing to add it, but it's really not going to help us in this particular case that we are using. Now for categories and words, this is already filled in from our previous selection. And then it asks for 3 more categories based on the bisect categories. Now, if you're new, you don't know what this is, just click this link to open to learn more. But it doesn't tell you where to begin either because it doesn't give you a category list. You've got to click on this to open the category list. And this is the category list you will use. I know that mine is in self-help. And that is why when I click back over here, I have self-help general. And over here, I've drilled down to even more types of self-help categories. And over here, I added 3 more keywords. You can add more if you want, but you need to put at least 1 to start publishing. The next step here is to choose your audience. If you look through all of these, none of these audiences match, and that's why I choose general trade, adult fiction, and nonfiction. And the book does not contain explicit content. So we're done. We're going to click Add Pricing and Payees. It will say that you can select your book by revenue goal, or you can select by fixed list price, which is what I have done previously. I'm going to go by fixed list price. Then I simply add my list prices down here for all the different currencies. And even though it's not completely perfect, some currencies, the revenue is just a little bit higher unless you want to do specific math. But I like the numbers here. The numbers here look nice and round, and it to my brain, it just looks right. Of course, you can charge whatever you want to, and then it will give you a breakdown of what you will earn if you're selling through New Bookstore. This is your revenue, which I'll check anyway. It's just resales. I'll add it in there, even though it looks like I might earn a little bit less than if I'm doing direct. And here's one thing. Earlier, we talked about how it's more expensive to print through Lulu Direct, but it seems like because we're not giving them a share of the sale, we're getting more in our pocket anyway. All this look good to me. I'm going to earn around $10. Now, I might want to bump this price up for the Australian dollar up if I want to earn exactly $10, but I'm pretty good with all of this. And over here, let me go ahead and remove this so you can see. It's going to tell you to select payee. Now, if you've not done this before, you might have to click this create new payee and fill in all this information here. But I know I've done this before, so I'm going to click select existing, and I don't know why it's showing up. No. I guess it's because when I first entered this, it was in their old system, and they've updated the site quite a bit since then. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to click Add Payees and say my share is 100%. Yes, it comes to me. And I'm going to click Final Review. And in this section, you're just going to go through all the information that you entered to make sure that everything is correct as you entered it, and you don't have anything that you want to change. So all that looks good. And we just click confirm and publish. All right, so the book is successfully published. Now it will ask you to choose what kind of retail options. Do you want it available for sale in the Lulu bookstore immediately? Unlisted in the Lulu bookstore and available only by a direct URL. That's again up to you. Private access, this book will not appear for sale and can be only purchased from this account. That's fine too. I'm gonna, for right now, because this is a demo, I'm gonna leave it as private access. If I were publishing for real, I would definitely put general access. And for Lulu Direct, it will ask you to connect to your e-commerce store. So we're going to go ahead and connect the store. It says, welcome to Lulu Direct and to connect a store. So let's get started. We're going to click here under your store's WooCommerce. We're going to click connect a store. Now, I actually don't have a WooCommerce store that I'm ready to sell at, but when you are, after you've installed WooCommerce, of course, on your site, you would enter your site's URL and then click connect WooCommerce, and it should do the connection automatically from there. If you're not ready to do that, you can just close it, close all this, and you should be able to come back in here later. So let's go to my project. And you will see here that this book is already ready to publish, and you can go ahead and order your book, have it delivered to you or your fulfillment center, or you can go ahead and revise anything that you want in here. We can jump all the way to complete here, and we can come back here to connect to Lulu Direct when you're ready with your WooCommerce store. The process is complete now. If you missed any of the previous videos, just go to the playlist and look through all the previous videos, or do a search on our channel and you will find it under Print on Demand Planners. Please do come visit us at thriveanywhere.com and make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.